Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XLM. I'm going to start with this. The Stellar Development Foundation wrote a $20 million check to a Franklin Templeton fund that runs on the Stellar blockchain. And Stellar Foundation head is still bullish on U.S. stablecoin law in 2023. So through that fund, they're getting into Washington, starting to make connections. Dixon said she had a bit of an epiphany 2 or so weeks ago. She thought about our industry versus the traditional finance industry, where there's trillions of dollars. The Stellar Development Foundation has a number of relationships on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., as well with state financial regulators through the U.S., she said. The digital asset sector, broadly speaking, she said, could stand to actually all pay attention to the CFTC's role in shaping the industry's path forward in the U.S. this year. And you know, the U.S. has to start moving forward with crypto and with blockchain, because if not, they're going to be left behind the rest of the world. And it's nice to see Stellar at the heart of this. Anyone hear about these guys doing remittance in Colombia? Opinions? And then you see here. So the integration between ANCLAP and Finclusive showcases the potential of Stellar to optimize cross-border value transfers, highlighting improvements in cost and speed, while reinforcing the existing capabilities of the underlying network. ANCLAP's user-friendly and affordable Send platform, supported by Finclusive's compliance solutions, can address financial inclusion challenges by making financial services more affordable and more accessible for all. And this is also tied in with Stellar as well. You know, they're always opening up more and more corridors all throughout the world. XLM invests in ZHOS, a digital platform for real estate equity sharing. Minimal investment is only $269.18, and you can start to invest in real estate. And look at how simple they make this. You see the buyer dashboard, property screening, offering and investment, digital closing, investor dashboard, expense management. The nice thing about this is the fact that other blockchains you see and other networks you see tied into real estate, Stellar's no different now. You can easily invest in real estate without buying a whole house. ZHOS is an online platform that makes buying a home more affordable through a process called equity sharing, which connects home buyers with investors who buy shares of the property and collect rent from home buyers. We are reducing the cost of buying and investing in homes so that more people can benefit and enter the marketplace. After our last raise of $1 million from over 1,500 investors, we completed and launched our platform in the San Francisco Bay Area, and now we are ready to expand. You know, real estate is sometimes tricky because if you buy a house and the neighborhood is kind of shaky or rough, maybe you can't get as much rent. This way, maybe if you invest in one house and you don't like the returns on it, you can pull your investment out and put it into a different property without buying and selling an entire house. Building on Soroban, analyzing Soroban versus Ethereum and Solana. Now, I'm just going to go all the way down to the bottom and show you the showdown finale. Ethereum, Solana, and Stellar have all transformed the blockchain landscape in their own unique way. Ethereum introduced smart contracts. Solana made them faster and cheaper. And with Soroban, Stellar is bringing their utility to the real world. Each network has its particular benefits and is paving the way for the future of decentralized applications. Soroban's inclusive and thoughtful technology choices, real-world reach and access, simplified developer experience, network reliability, and more make it the platform worthy of consideration for your blockchain-based project. Now, I want to see Soroban really amp up. I want to see more projects come on board to the network, because that's where we're going to get the value from as far as XLM holders. ChatGPT, did they get this right? Gives prediction for XLM and XRP. In a fictional movie, central banks use both Stellar Network and XRP Ledger for issuing CBDCs. Leading the price gains, XLM $3 to $25, XRP $3.50 to $30. Driven by adoption, speculative hype, and FOMO, both networks transform the financial system as key players in CBDCs, purely fictional and speculative. But I've been saying kind of the same thing for quite a while now. You know, I always said if XRP is projected to hit $10,000, why can't XLM get to, say, $9,000 or $9,500? Because they're both going to move a lot of money and they both have a lot of value. You know, I think they're going to be closer priced than people think in the future. Right now, you're looking at XRP sitting around 50 cents. XLM sitting around 10 cents. There's a big price gap there. But in the future, that gap can close. And these two can be priced very similar in the future. Ripple and Stellar will be two pillars of the digital financial system. And we know they're going to work side by side in the future. People still don't seem to understand that, though. They're always saying it's XRP versus XLM. It's really not. It's this. Diversify your portfolio and own a little bit of both of these cryptos. It has been announced XLM Stellar partner launched cross-border payment solution in Chile, and it's just another country added to the list. It is noteworthy that over the past 25 years, MoneyGram has offered diverse ways for Chileans to send money worldwide. Chile is one of the largest remittance corridors in South America. In 2021, a migrant population of 1.5 million people sent a whopping $762 million through traditional means. However, there is a new demand for online cross-border settlements in Chile. MoneyGram hopes to address these demands through the MGO solution. You know, back when people were still using the traditional system, most people didn't send as much money because it costs more money to send that money. If it's cheaper to send the money, they will send more of it in the future. It will grow year over year. Delivering humanitarian aid is different if you're working in a cash system. Take it right from Danelle Dixon. Take a listen.
What we learned from the UNHCR and from other aid organizations, and now we work with many, is that delivering humanitarian aid is different. If you're working in a cash system, delivering cash is really challenging sometimes because it creates safety concerns for the individuals who are collecting the cash from the sites. There's a lot of fraud in the system. And what's the best thing to solve for fraud, despite what some people say, but blockchain. And so these actually are really good solutions around that. And so we thought, okay, we have this great relationship with MoneyGram where they have the cash, you can cash out or cash in on the edge. And those banks and those relationships, as well as the banking relationships, were working very well in Ukraine despite the war. So we built this bulk uploading tool, which is called the SDP, Stellar Disbursement Platform, but really it's just a bulk uploading tool where you can put in all of the information and upload thousands of transactions at once, and then you can have the aid delivered to the individuals in Ukraine in literally 2 minutes from start to finish, meaning they have to download a wallet, and so they get a text message from the UNHCR that says, hey, you're eligible to receive aid, and then they download the wallet, and the aid is actually in their wallet when they receive it. They can then cash out at MoneyGram. MoneyGram is active and live in Ukraine, or they can choose to send it to their bank account, or they can choose to just hold the assets and not do anything with it at the moment until they feel safe to go out to do any of those things.
Now, what I like that she pointed out there is that there's a lot of fraud in the cash system, in the fiat system, because these anti-crypto politicians right now are pushing all around money laundering and all the crime that's tied to crypto. But they don't ever talk about all the crime that's tied to the current financial system, the fiat. On top of that, you can't send cash the way you can send digital assets. That's why the future is blockchain and crypto. Leading Asian crypto exchange Liquid enables Stellar USDC. Now, I like the fact that Stellar is out there making advancements all throughout the world, and I say this around Ripple and XRP as well. But I'd like to see XLM being utilized. That's what me and you invested in. That's what we want to see being used, not USDC. hopefully in the future, XLM is used more and more all the time. So Stellar Tate is a custom asset that aligns with Andrew Tate's values and represents a new and exciting way for fans to engage with his personality in the world of crypto. So it seems like we have a Tate coin now available to buy on Stellar as well. Strict global crypto regulations are underway. MiCA regulations just got approved by the EU Parliament. Massive loss coming for meme coin holders. Over 20,000 useless coins will vanish from the space. MiCA is getting pushed through very fast. It's leading to regulatory clarity over in the EU. And I think we're going to see a lot of meme coins disappear or lose value. And you see, the embrace of crypto technology is equally inevitable. And it's just a matter of time. We're going to see crypto adopted everywhere. Even the people outside of crypto that don't like crypto are going to be using it on a daily basis. There is no doubt in my mind, Stellar will be a champion in the crypto universe. XLM will be one of the chosen to reign supreme. I'm telling you right now, XLM is going to be high valued in the future. But I do want to see a lot of growth around it now. I know Stellar's laying the groundwork for XLM later, but I'd like to see announcements around it. I want to see countries utilizing it more and more on a daily basis. I don't even like the fact that Stellar gives a USDC option. I think the only option on the network should be XLM. But hopefully in the future, things change around XLM. I still am going to hold on to it because I know it will set me financially free. It will set you financially free as well. But I want to see more announcements. I'm going to start doing videos where I show where XLM's being utilized and where Stellar's being utilized by themselves, or USD is being utilized and not XLM, because we need to separate these. We need to see where the value is going to come from in the future. So I'm going to try to do more of that as time goes on. But with that said, I'm going to leave you with this. Stay patient and stay positive. We are going to get there together. With that said, I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.